Sleeping with your helper isn't unheard of, but you'll never see one as crazy as this. Welcome back to Synopsins. Today we're doing a recap of The Housemaid, a Korean erotic thriller movie published in 2010. Watch out for spoilers and enjoy the video. How would you feel if your house helper you slept with hung herself in the living room? You're about to find out. The film opens with a bustling city street where a young woman commits suicide by jumping from a building ledge to her death. Eun-yi, who works in a restaurant, persuades her coworker and roommate to drive her to the scene of the suicide, and she stands distraught over the chalk outline where the woman's body had lain. The next morning, an older woman by the name of Byeong-sik visits her small apartment and later expresses interest in giving her a job. Eun-yi is hired as an au pair for Hae-ra, pregnant with twins, and her rich husband, Hoon. Eun-yi's primary task is watching the couple's young daughter, Nami. Eun-yi is eager to connect to Nami, who gradually warms to her. Hoon begins to secretly flirt with Eun-yi, enticing her with glasses of wine, and they eventually begin a sexual relationship. Despite the affair, Eun-yi is still warm and friendly to Hoon's oblivious wife, Hae-ra. She even expresses enthusiasm and delight at the progress of Hae-ra's pregnancy. Byeong-sik, also known as Miss Cho, who is the other live-in maid originally Hae-ra's childhood maid, witnesses Eun-yi and Hoon having sex. She tries to subtly pry details from Eun-yi, but Eun-yi brushes her off casually. Later, Miss Cho reveals her suspicion that Eun-yi is pregnant to Hae-ra's mother, Mi-hee. Mi-hee then visits the family and stages an accident, resulting in Eun-yi falling from a ladder positioned at the top of a set of stairs. Dangling from a chandelier, Eun-yi begs Mi-hee to pull her over the railing. She does not oblige, and Eun-yi falls. Suffering only a concussion, Eun-yi spends the night in the hospital. During her stay, she learns that she is pregnant and contemplates abortion. Meanwhile, the affair is revealed to Hae-ra. It is also revealed that only 15% of you are subscribed to our channel. We would appreciate your support if you could like this video and subscribe to our channel, as it does help us a lot. Mi-hee instructs Hae-ra to ignore the affair. She insists that all wealthy husbands will eventually cheat and that if Hae-ra ignores it, she can live like a queen. Later that night, Hae-ra stands over Eun-yi's bed with a golf club but is unable to strike the sleeping woman. The next day, Hae-ra and her mother confronts Eun-yi, offering her $100,000 to have an abortion and leave. Hae-ra knows that Eun-yi would not abort her child for all the money in the world, so she takes matters into her own hands by poisoning the herbal medicine packets Eun-yi drinks every day. Hae-ra goes to the hospital and delivers her twin sons. Hoon visits the hospital where Hae-ra makes her ill will toward him known. Furious, she returns home alone and finds Eun-yi in his bathtub. She reveals that she is pregnant and plans on keeping the baby. Eun-yi succumbs to the effects of the poison, and Mi-hee arranges an abortion without Eun-yi's consent. After the abortion, Miss Cho reveals that she told Mi-hee about Eun-yi's pregnancy. Yui is angry, but forgives Miss Cho and vows to get revenge on the family. After recovering from her abortion, Eun-yi sneaks into the house with Miss Cho's assistance. Hoon finds her breastfeeding one of the newborn babies. Hae-ra insists that Miss Cho chase Eun-yi out of the house, but Miss Cho refuses and quits her job on the spot. Eun-yi then confronts the entire family, Hae-ra, Hoon, Mi-hee, and Nami, hanging herself from the same chandelier she once clung to, then lighting her body on fire as the family watches in horror. The final scene depicts the family outdoors in the snow celebrating Nami's birthday, all speaking English. While Hae-ra sings happy birthday, Hoon hands a glass of champagne to Nami. Both appear insane as Nami looks on. This movie is not for the faint of heart. Where they may lack in ruthless violence, this movie compensates with manipulation and disregard for others. Thanks for watching this video. Like if you like it, sub if you love it, and ring that bell so you'll never miss it.